So I just got back from a 2-day trip up north. Put about 250 miles on in 2 days. Definitely really enjoyed the machine. Rides better than my 07. I wouldn't say it's night and day difference, but definitely handles the corners a lot better. Power wise, I'd say it's hardly noticeable. Could be because I have these big enormous tires on it. I know when I rode it with the stock tires at a track near my house, it was definitely more nimble and accelerated better than with these big ITPs. Although these ITPs did handle really well, they drove pretty smooth. Seems as though the front left tire is a little bit crooked. It wobbles at some speeds and some speeds it doesn't, so it might be a balancing issue. As far as mud protection, I know a lot of guys are complaining the new Grizzly does not have as good as mud protection, but that's not really true. I didn't really notice much difference from my old one to this one. I'd say the biggest issue is the mud spraying up from your tire and hitting right here, and that sprays upwards towards your legs. You can go ahead and put over fenders on, but ain't gonna do nothing to stop that, because your fender sticks out over here. The water that's spraying up is coming from underneath here and hitting, and so over fenders are a complete waste of money. They're just gonna get in your way when you're trying to get through tight stuff. I mean, if you're riding through wet trails and water and going fast and you're on an ATV, I don't think you should be complaining about getting muddy anyhow. But yeah, it does spray in the back of the leg. Did notice that when you're riding in the sand, these rear covers just fill. Not really a big deal because I take mine off when I wash, but obviously you don't want to ride and leave your machine sitting like that. It definitely ruins some shit. It's gonna rust away. The box was great. I have no complaints with the box other than they could work on making the lid a little bit straighter. I had to straighten it by putting a strap over it and putting something in the middle and bending the corners down, because it was kind of like a banana when I bought it, so the corners weren't tight, but that was fixable. It did not leak. I rode in a pouring rainstorm. Water did not get in. I had my trail map right here, so definitely impressed with the box. Third headlight is, I don't know, it's unnecessary. I put this light bar on down here from Rigid, and let me tell you, with these LED headlights and that light bar, this thing is really bright. The third headlight up top, I guess I did notice it when I was going into sharp turns. I could see the light in the turn, but if you put a bright light bar on, it's not really necessary to have that. So there she is, finally got her dirty.